So let's talk about some more economic collapse news. And I've got some information here that you might find pretty interesting. Is there a big secret brewing in the central banks, and does scary dude George Soros, who we see right here, does he think we're headed for imminent economic collapse in 2012? George Soros, who is one of the richest guys working in the financial world today, may be a pretty ominous character, but he's well connected and has his finger on the pulse of the economy of the world, and by some of his recent actions, he may know something that the rest of us don't. That little secret is that multi-billionaire investor Soros has just recently sold all of his major financial stocks and purchased gold ETF stocks almost 3 times the value of the stocks he unloaded. George Soros unloaded a total of over 1 million shares of Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, JP Morgan, and purchased 884,000 shares of SPDR Gold Trust valued at somewhere around $130 million, which is chronicled in this article on the Economic Collapse blog. Startling evidence that central banks and Wall Street insiders are rapidly preparing for something big. I've linked to this article in the description below. And another big investor who is buying up gold is John Paulson of Paulson & Company, with 44% of his $24 billion fund exposed to gold. Now, does that sound like something serious is going on? Now, I also linked to an article on Yahoo.com here that talks about Soros and Paulson buying up, betting on gold, betting big on gold, and buying up all these gold and gold stocks. Now, we also have in the last 12 months more than 600 banking executives from around the world resigning their positions, and some are even buying prepper properties, possibly preparing for eventualities that they haven't shared with us lately. Now, here's an article right here at americankabuki.blogspot.com. I'll link to this also in the description below. And it chronicles 611 banking executives that have resigned their positions since September 1st of 2011. And there's even more. Additionally, we have central banks, which I linked to this article right here. Additionally, we have central banks that around the world that are buying up gold like crazy too. There's been an increase of nearly 63% from the first to the second quarter of 2012 in the amount of gold purchased by central banks, and when compared to the second quarter of 2011, that increase has been an astounding 138%. Like I said, I also linked to this article in the description below the video, which you can get to right here. Now, honestly, that's some pretty scary stuff. Go ahead and leave your comments and your thoughts below, and let me know what you think about this interesting development in the world of gold.